If your school purchased a Chromebox, we want to talk a little bit about how that was probably connected on the back of your panel, because sometimes it can be confusing or we forget that it's even back there. So your panel might be on the wall, but we have ours on a cart just so you can easily see what the back of it would look like. If you look right here, this cover is covering the Chromebox. It's actually sitting right here. Now your mount might look a little different. Some of them have lock boxes on them, but it's essentially all in the same spot. Let's take a second. I'm going to take the Chromebox out and I'm going to show you what the Chromebox itself looks like. So here's the Chromebox taken off of the panel. So there's actually two sides to it. There's the front of the Chromebox, which you can see here. It has a couple USB ports, a micro SD port, and then it's a little bit hard to see, but this is the power button, which is over here. This is important. We'll talk about that in a second, because if you need to restart the Chromebox or turn it on, you're going to need to know where that power button is. So that's on the front. On the back of the Chromebox are just additional ports, so HDMI, USB, and Ethernet. All right, so on your Chromebox, there's going to be two cables coming out of it. One is going to be a USB cable. This is going to be for touch. Usually this is installed on the back. The next cable you're going to need is the HDMI cable. This is going to be for video. Both of these cables are going to be plugged in to the panel. I'm going to have this one plugged into HDMI 1 for audio video, and then I'm going to have the USB plugged into Touch 1. The numbers don't matter. It's just about color coordination. So blue to blue and yellow to yellow. The final piece is going to be the power cable for the Chromebox. It's important to remember that the Chromebox is going to have its own power, and then the panel, which you can see way over here, has its own power cable. So both need to be plugged in order for this whole system to work. Now when you need to turn on the Chromebox, or maybe you need to restart it, the power button is actually going to be right here. So there's not a lot of space between the panel and the wall, but there is enough to be able to push it. And you actually can see a little white light that indicates that the Chromebox is receiving power and it's turned on. Whether you just needed to know how your Chromebox was connected or you're the one setting it up, we're ready to go. Next steps are going to be to enroll the Chromebox into your domain. If you don't know how to do this, basically you just need to turn on the Chromebox and sign in using your admin Google account. Now it's also important to know that in order to enroll the device, you do need to purchase licenses. Also, be sure to watch our video on how to set up the Chromebox, including changing the resolution, adding an on-screen keyboard, and pushing out the whiteboard app.